What is going on, everybody? McLean Speech Top World Champion coming at you, and we're here. We're gonna jump around, do some variety. We got Vegapunk here, I think, one of the more interesting leaders is coming to OP07, but we're running the OP08 build because we get more Egghead stuff in OP08 that really helps this leader out, I think. And outside of playing RP Law, the deck is pretty competitive against everybody else because a lot of people don't really know how to play against it. But again, everything has a trigger, which is nuts. And being able to play around the leader ability and stuff and sending things to your life versus the field is pretty interesting to me. Out of like, you know, all the stuff here, I like that everything is Egghead as well, so that's kind of fun. But outside of that, we have the Kiku here. I have Kiku just because, again, we can play a card out like 5 or less every turn pretty much for 1. So once you get to mid and into late game, I like Kiku just dropping Kiku because Kiku's a nutty card, especially, again, against anyone but RP Law. Probably is going to give you a life back if they have to KO it. And then I also like Ace here for kind of the same reason. Being able to just drop Rush to have even more pressure on top. Because again, 2 life or less, we're zone out 2. So Ace is just going to be in range there. And then, yeah, everything else is just kind of playing around the abilities. Opening hand, I like having either Lilith or Bonnie. Just because, again, especially if you're going like second, being able to drop them and then still bring in another character. After you, again, you can bring in a character just turn 1. So, off and all that. The only issue I have with this deck that gets a little tricky is it's pretty easy to burn out of cards in hand with. Because, again, with needing to do so with defense and then playing stuff out. So that's where it kind of gets where you need to play around certain abilities and stuff and certain cards to make sure you can get characters back from the trash, which is also why I like the counter here, because you can do it with, you can counter in 2 ways basically. Counter with leaving 1 up so you can use get the plus 3000, or use leader ability and sending this card to your life, which then lets you get a cost 5 or lower Egghead back. So depending on what you may need, being able to just bring back like a blocker or anything like that is pretty helpful, I think. And yeah, you just play around a lot of your abilities stuff. We got again 2Ks here with Edison and Frankie, so we got 8 there. And then that's why I also have this in here, because outside of that we have Kiku and Ace that don't have counter, and Lilith as well. So I think some balance there, but again, you're just kind of playing around the triggers really for defense, so you don't really need a whole lot of counter. If depending on the board state, it's just kind of making the selected plays. But yeah, it's a deck I'm having a lot of fun with. Again, RP Law is the hard matchup, but I mean everything loses to RP Law and OP08, so it doesn't really matter. But against everyone else, you can really hold your own, honestly. Like the deck is right there. It comes kind of down to the decisions you make, and I think it's I don't know, a fun deck, especially if you're interested in this kind of style of play. OP07 get the cards, and then OP08 really rounds things out. And I doubt that it would be, I don't think this deck is going to be very expensive either, because again, a lot of the cards outside of this Nami and then Luffy, all the other cards and stuff, for the most part, the Egghead are only going to be here. So yeah, just messing around. Obviously cards that are already out, and yeah, I like having fun with it so far. All right, we got some Enel action here. See what we can do. We'll do this, deploy a card, bring out our guy here. Alrighty. So this guy I like a lot, because if he gets KO'd, then you get to bring back something 4 costs or less. So if they attack 8, then I'll take it. If not, I'll sack this guy, so we can just make sure we have him on board there. Then we can play around a bunch of stuff there. But pretty much, again, the games are pretty key on what this card is. If, being able to get a character card that you can immediately play is like massive from my experience. So we'll do that. All right, clutch. Let's grab the Luffy. So we'll do that there. So yeah, this way we can pop them a couple times here. So I'll attack him 5 on 5. Alright, they take that. Alright, they get the Wimpy Hoshi off the rip. But yeah, at least we don't have to worry about that guy in this one. So we're chilling there. Now we can attack him 6 on 5. Get him down again here. Then we'll drop this down. I'll grab... I guess we'll just grab another Luffy. Why not? And then I'll deploy this here. Okay. So we got that. We got board. We could potentially just start taking swings and going for the game on this next turn. So we'll go no there, and then yeah, let me get this here. So that way, if we eventually lose this guy, I can just bring something back. So they're dropping ace. All right. Okay. Well, we gotta take that one. So nothing I can do about that. What do we want to do here then? Because I could drop this for 3, which I think I'll do. We'll do deploy this. I'll get rid of that, so we can get rid of that. So I get an ace myself. All right, let me put 1 on here, and then all right, I'll swing 6. Alrighty, swing 6 again. Okay, and then we'll swing 5. Okay. So the reason why I kind of like doing that is people get like freaked out about drawing 2 cards and then discarding 1. So we just got rid of their 2Ks and that, so we don't have to deal with it later. Because again, they're still only at 7, so they can't really play anything too crazy here. I got the 2K and we have this, so depending on what they attack, we can play around that as well. I mean, they may have another ace, so that'd be a little stinky, but alright, we'll just do this onto that. And then we'll see what they got. Okay, they got Luffy. Okay. So they get rid of this. Alright. Yeah, people play so funny around the cards there. So, alright. Now we can attack them here. I assume they'll take the hit. Okay, or not. I'm fine with just draining all their cards out of their hand. if I'm being honest. Because we can just play around a bunch of stuff. So, alright, they get that there. We can force them into the Yamato. Because I can drop this. Alright, I'll put 1 on here. And then I'll attack them 7 on 5. Because they're going to take this. So, they trash that there. Okay. So, I'll drop this down. We'll put 1 here. I'll attack him again. See what they do here. Okay, so they decide to stack like everything there, yeah. All right, so this is what 5/5. If they play Yamato, we can go around everything there. So deploy a card. We'll just deploy Luffy here. Okay, well we got him down here. If they play Yamato, obviously I can easily then block out of an attack on any of these, and then we just go for the game after that. So I'll just do that. Force them again. I know the stack pretty well. I feel like at this point playing against it, and yeah, we can just put them in a. All right, they drop this. Not that it really matters, because again, nothing they can super do to us there. Because now with the full board, I can then use our stuff to send something back. So all right. We'll start off with the 7. So I can just get them down there. And then we'll put 2 on Nami, I guess. Let's attack him again. 7. And just see what happens. Pretty much just, again, playing some life lottery. Now, of course, they get this, man. Okay. Alright. So, able to do that. Alright. So, then we can do... I'll put 3 here. We'll attack them there. See what they get off in this. And go from there. But yeah, then I'll just send stuff there. So attack this for 11. Mathematically, there's nothing they can do. So there we go. Getting the dub on Enel. So there we go. Again, you get to go pretty wide. Kind of cooks Enel, especially if you're able to do it really, really fast. Because again, just playing off in their Dawn and stuff, we know what they're going to play. They got to make it to the full Dawn is the thing. And if you're able to just play aggressive enough, you can just kind of jump on them. And that's what we were able to do. All right, we got some Robert action. So we'll see how this goes. Again, we got a decent opening hand that I'm kind of pleased with. So we'll do this to play a card. Do this here. In this matchup, we'll see if they get stage or not off the rip. So if they only attack us for 6, that means they have the stage. Alright, so they're dropping Spandam. So, alright, they had 2 Rebeccas in there. So they have the 2 for the stage. Alright, big money, no whammies. Alright, well, kind of a whammy. Not what I wanted off the rip there, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll attack him here. 6 on 5. So they take that there. Alrighty, so I'm gonna drop this down. We will grab... What do I want to grab here? I guess we'll grab another Nami. And then we'll do this. Deploy a card. So where they're going to be at? They'd have to have Kaku. If I drop... force them into this. Okay. So we'll do that there. Because this is at 6. So they'd have to attack me if they do that there. And then I need to get rid of this card. So I can make sure... we can play around this guy if he gets KO'd. So they're doing that. So I'll go no. We'll do that. And then, yeah, we'll just play around the stuff there. So, yeah, there's Kaku. And so we saw that coming. I'm going to pop this guy with Nami here. Just off the rip. Because, yeah, I can play this again. So let's drop this again. Who do I want to grab? I wouldn't mind grab... Well, I already have one. So let me grab this. So then I could do this and this to make sure we get rid of this. Leave me a 1-1. And then, alright, so let's tack them. We'll do a 5. See what I do here. And we'll just play around that. So they do that. Okay, so I'll put one on here. We'll attack them 7. Okay, cool. So we'll do this. Deploy a card. I'm going to do this, and we'll get rid of this to pop that. And alright, we'll call it good there. So I'm leaving one up so I can use this to protect our board here, because they're only at 7. So if I can next turn just go kind of crazy with it with a bunch of high cost or high attacks, we might be chilling. So that way, again, I get Nami, and then I have both of these, so we can play around both of this stuff to freeze something if they play anything wild and wacky here. I'll go no. We just block that. So that leaves them with this here. Alright, so another stage. Alright, well, I mean, that worked out for them. So they're playing Rob. Okay. So I get rid of both of these two. I mean, if I can still knock him down to 1 here, we might be okay. Because, again, this gets KO'd. We get to bring something back. So we're kind of chilling on that front there. So I kind of want to drop, bring this in. And then we'll leave one there. So that leaves me with the rest of these. Alright, so we can go 1, 2, 3. And then go 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's do this. We'll go 8 on 5. Alrighty, and then I'm going to put this here. We'll go 9 on 5. So we get them down to 1. So deploy a card. We're going to deploy this and freeze that. So we'll just play around that there. Well, we'll see what happens. Because again, if this gets KO'd, I got to bring a character back. So if they play Sabo and do that and that, again, this comes back. So we can just play around all of our stuff there. We got them in a weird spot because I'm going to be at full Dawn. We got them down to 1. I have this. I mean, if they drop the Sabo, I assume they go this and this. But I just need to block like something here. Because then next turn, we have a bunch of stuff I could do actually, depending on what I draw here. Because I still have Nami, so I can still delete this no matter what. So they're attacking this here. So they're minusing this down. I'm trying to think what we should do here. Let's go no. I'll just do this and then this. So I'll just block that anyways. So they're here at 8. Alright, so they minus this down. And then they're dropping Sabo. Okay. So they leave our guy here. Alright, nice. Alright, so a bunch of stuff I can do then. I will probably just send... Because if I use Nami, I can pop this. And then if I just send something to our life here, all I need to do is get him down there. It's going to be close. Alright, let me put the 5 on here. Attack him 11 on 5. So, we'll see what they do. Alright, they take that. Okay. Because if I send... I'm trying to think of what we can do here. Because I just messed this up. I just realized I needed to attack... I left one. Okay. Add the top of life. I guess we go this. Okay. So I plop that there. Alright, well, that's all we can do. I goofed this up. But you never know. See what happens. Obviously I got the 2, so I can still could go for the game here. Oh, just straight up. Okay. Well, let me bring... I kind of want to bring this in so I can search for a card. So we'll do that, and then I get to search for... We'll grab this, I guess. So. Alright. So I figured he was going to get KO'd anyways, you know. And we'll just play around that. I mean, they have 9. They can still just pop this anyways. So it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm assuming they'll just attack and then not do anything. So... I mean, they have all of this. It doesn't really matter. So, okay. Not like I can do anything anyways. We'll do that. We'll do this. Because I messed this up the previous turn. Because, yeah, they still have all of this. But, I mean, not over. Depending on what again, we have ace. If I grab ace or something. But yeah, I really messed this up. This should be on the board. This would be gone. So, goofed up everything there. And then, alright, yeah, they got Brooke. Alright, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, that doesn't work either. So I pretty much need to drop this. Alright, so we'll deploy this. I'll trash this to get rid of that. Oh my god, we got ace. I'm gonna drop this down. Then we're going for it all. 11 on 5. Alright, well, nothing we can do about that. It was close though. That was almost fun. Alright, we got some Rob action here. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Deploy a card. Let's just deploy that off the rip. And we'll go from there. Again, we have our search, which is cool. Pretty much what I try to grab if we can. Alright, I also get this here. So I could just play this. I may wait a turn on this, honestly. Because I could bring out our guy here. Because I could just attack them. Alright, let me put one on here. Let's attack them 7 on 5. Because they're only going to be at 4. So there's no way they're going to have anything for either of our stuff there. And then I have this 2K. So unless they put everything on here and attack, we'll be chilling. Okay, so they put the stage up. And then even if they go 7, I have this. So we'll just do that. And then I'm just going to try to jump them. Honestly, we're just going to go really, really fast. and see if we can just knock them down the most we can here. Because, yeah, I'd like to play this, search a card, and then we kind of go from there. So, alright, let me do this. Attack him 6. So, okay, we get the card out of hand there, and then I can put 1 here. We then attack him 7. Alright, so then I can drop this. See what we can grab. Probably our guy here. And then we'll do this, deploy a card, do that. Alright, so they're at 6. So we can put them in a weird spot again, because I know, again, if they have like Kaku, they'd have to get something down to 3. But then if they only attack 6, I can sack one of these, and we'll go from there. So, alright, never mind, they're playing Brook. Okay. And, alright, I'm fine with that. Able to stall a little bit there. Ooh, okay, we get this. So I want to bring this in. I could just bring, how does this work out, actually? 5. So I could do, alright, we'll do 1 here. So we're able to do that. Alright, I'll attack him again. 6 on 5. So yeah, if I can get all the 2Ks out, we're kind of chilling. So now we'll attack him here. Alrighty, so then I'm going to do this, deploy a card, do this, so that can attack. Alright, so we'll see what we can do. Leaving 1 for our counter, because they're at 8, so if they play Moria, well, I mean, if they play Moria, they can't use Leader to attack any of our rested, because we're all at 6. So we're just playing around that. If they play like Kaku, that's 5, they'll use them with 3. We have this, so it gives us +3. So that would work out too. Alright, we got a chance here. See what happens. And we can play around that. Yeah, because they get this to 3. I mean, I guess if they have Sabo, maybe they might drop Sabo. Okay, never mind, they're dropping Who's Who. Okay. So they do that. They're attacking just here. So I'll go no. We'll do this onto that. To do that there. Alright, so we have all of this. Alright, well, let me just attack him a 7. And then I'll just do a 9 and a 9. Well, potentially more. I'll do it, yeah. So we get out those there. Okay, so put 3 on here. We'll attack them there. Alrighty, and then I can go 1, 2, 3. That's just, yeah, let's knock him down to as low as we can here. Alright, let's put this here. Hit him 11. So we'll do that. Alrighty. So deploy a card. So which one do I want to freeze, though? Because, well, they have to invest Don either way. They'll be there. So, alright, we'll do this, and then we'll just freeze that again. To make sure they can't get the -1 and KO anything. So we're chilling at everything here. And then I have this 2K. Because, again, if we lose these, we get to bring back any of our characters. Like, either of these two get to come back. So I assume that's why. Alright, they're out of here. Let's go. So there we go. We're able to beat Robert with the Egghead boys and Ace. And so the Egghead crew. Because, yeah, they had everything here. It wouldn't have really mattered because, yeah, if they can't bring in a blocker or anything. Pretty much, again, we put him in that weird spot. And, yeah, we kept ourselves at 2 life as well. Didn't get touched. Lovely. All right, we got Yamato. So this is an interesting one. Because we got a 2K here. Do this. Deploy a card. Deploy that there. Because now we can... Again, I could potentially just take this, because this is a weird matchup where if both of these are life triggers, we get 2 characters on the board like right away, and then I can just use leader ability and do that. So, all right, we'll take this, and okay, what is this? We want to do that there. It's like 2 cards of trash. Probably want to hold on to this. So what can I get rid of? I guess I don't really need Ace, so we can get rid of that. Want to hold on to this. And dang, I was hoping for something else. Oh, I need to hold on to that too for later. So we'll just get rid of those two. Because I can attack him twice and then use leader ability to fill back up one. Because how their stuff works, we don't really have to worry about too much stuff there. So, alright. We'll attack him 5. But yeah, unfortunately, this is in our life. And at this stage, don't really need that. But could attack him here. Let's see what they get. So they get the Satori. I mean, that kind of stinks. Alright. We'll attack him again. 6 on 5. Alright, so they do that there. What do I want to do here then? Because I could just send this. I kind of want to just send this to our life. Alright, so I can play. Let's throw this down. Do this. Add to the top of the life. We'll add that. Okay. So we'll see what they do. Obviously, I don't have that much counter. So it just kind of depends on what all they do here. But this card can't get KO'd by battle. So it's chilling. They only would be able to go for this if they do go for something. So we'll just see what they do. But our goal pretty much is sort of the same thing. Just kind of sending one back here if we can to return and then just dropping something. Because next turn I'll be at 6. So if I keep one with this, I could drop a 4. So we could just drop Kiku and then I could send something here. But we'll see. It just kind of depends on what they do. But yeah, unfortunately, this not what I wanted to see at that. That's the current stage. Can I block out? Yeah, I can. So we'll do that. Get that back, and then they're gonna put 2 on here, which I'm fine with, because then I'm just gonna attack this. So we can just do that. So 7 on 5. We'll go no. I'll do this and this. So we can do that there. Alright, so that leaves me here. Okay, so I could drop this. So they have this. I pretty much just need to get rid of this, honestly. Then just send one back to my life there. So force them to... It's only 4 or less. Okay, so let me put 1 on here. We'll attack this 5 on 5. Because if they do this, they only can rest this. So they'd have to do it like now. Oh, okay. So we'll hit him here. So yeah, a little too late. Because these are both 5s. So we don't gotta worry about that. And well, now I could just drop this then. Honestly, and then we could send this to our life. Or I could just play around with stuff here. Well, let's just see what we get first. Is we'll attack him there, because I get to do this. So select one to trash. Honestly, let's trash this, because now I have this. Okay, so that works out. To keep 1 and then send 1 back to our life. So we'll do attack him again here. To do that there. And then we'll do this. Add to the top of our life. We want to do that there. And then do I want to just keep everything here? Just in case, because where are they going to be at? 7? Oh, okay, never mind. We don't have to worry about anything. I can then just drop this. Because even if they have Hody Jones, then they'd only be able to attack for 5 here. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about that. So, no. We'll just do this. And, yeah, if they drop Hody Jones here, it's GG's. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have 8 Dawn, and we got a full board. Full board of Eggheads. So, ready to go. So, they drop the Hiyori. Alright. So, they put something there. And then they're dropping this to send this here. Okay. So, we're kind of chilling with that. What do I want to do here then? I could put 2 on here, attack. And then if I need to, we could do this and this. Alright, let me put 2 here. We'll attack them 6 on 5. Alright, so they decide to do that. Okay. Alright, let me just attack them 5. I'll see what they do. Because we're in like a decent spot where... And just put them in a weird place with everything. Alright, so I can put 2 more on here. Because now we're going to get to draw 4 cards at some point here. So they sack that there. Okay. So let me attack them here. See what they get. And go from there. So, alright, they do this to KO. They decide not to KO this. So we'll do this. So draw, trash 1. I'll trash this. And then trash 1. We'll trash this. Okay, so then I could use... honestly, we just use leader ability. I put 1 back here. So we'll do this at the top of the life. We'll drop, doesn't really matter. Put that there. I grab 2. Now we'll attack him 8 on 5. And yeah, they're going to be at 9. They drop Hody Jones. We got the 2 life. I got this. Obviously, I can just block out a leader. So we're kind of chilling. There's not really like anything they can do, I don't think. Because I got both of these. Because straight up, I could just take the... I'd take the hit. Not that it matters, but... Alright, we'll go no. I'll do this. Onto that. There we go. And yeah, now... they dropped Hody Jones. They only can pop... Like, hit 1 thing. But we got 2 life. So, we have refilled. Yeah. So, saw the Hody Jones play coming. Not today. Again, if you're able to play around things and just maneuver, you put your opponent in a weird spot, because we can have a full board of characters on their forehead real quick. So there we go. That's again, this deck is really fun as long as you're not playing RP Law. You can go up against like anybody else but them.